Well, the other big story, radiation, and there have been so many scares in the capital, Delhi, and the police have now said that the chemistry department at the Delhi University might be the source of all that radioactive material.
One person has been killed and several others injured are being treated in hospitals. We are finding it difficult to do so, but while the source may have been identified, on the ground little has changed.
3 weeks since exposure to deadly radiation sent 19-year-old Gaurav to the hospital. His relatives have been waiting outside the hospital, most of them daily wage workers, giving up their earnings. The death of 35-year-old Rajinder has come as a shock.
कल को हमारे साथ भी ऐसा हो सकता है, इसलिए हमारे को कहीं और शिफ्ट कर जाए और क्या.
Gaurav is the youngest of 4 scrap workers who were fighting for their lives after being exposed to lethal cobalt-60. 2 critical patients are waiting for bone marrow transplants. Their bone marrow reserve is almost down to 0.
People have experienced this kind of the accidents, the Guania accidents, which are in north of South America, where the radioactive source was stolen. And when you look at the radiation effect, these are mainly on the hemopoietic system, which we call it as the blood system.
But weeks after India's first radiation accident, safety measures are still being discussed. After all this time, the National Disaster Management Agency, which has been monitoring the radiation cases, organized a workshop today to train doctors to handle radiation patients.
NDA में हमने ये कहा कि कुछ earmarked hospital होने चाहिए.
The government has announced a compensation of 2 lakh rupees for the family of the deceased. But after the death of the first patient and with many other patients still critical and hospitalized, is it not now time for the government to invest on a proper infrastructure and a safety net to avoid further radiation accidents? In New Delhi, Tanima Biswas for NDTV.
Tuba.com